What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is All Wings Everything, and you already know who I am. I'm your cook, Spinelli, aka the Wing King. You already know, guys, and I got something special for you today. Yes, we're gonna do the wings. I'm gonna show you guys how to make Cajun lemon pepper wings. Yes, guys, very, very easy and delicious. You're gonna love it. So I hope you're in your kitchen. I'm already in mine, so let's go. All right, so here are the ingredients we're gonna use for today's recipe, guys. Let me tell you what we have here. So right here we have about 1.5 to 2 pounds of chicken wings here. I have the juice of 1 lemon here. I have a cup of white flour. Right here I have a tablespoon of sprinkle on Cajun seasoning. Let me show you what this looks like. Typically the way people use this, they cook their foods or their chicken or whatever they do, or their meats, and then they sprinkle this on top of it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit different. You can also do it at the end of the recipe, but we're gonna add this to our flour. Right here I have a teaspoon of black pepper, and right here I have a tablespoon of Cajun lemon pepper seasoning. Now this is a Cajun lemon pepper seasoning. This is the brand I'm using, Louisiana Soul, which is a Cajun lemon pepper seasoning. So we're gonna use a tablespoon of that. I have 1/8 of a cup of baking powder. I have a tablespoon of honey. Right here I have the zest of 2 lemons. I have another lemon juice, whole lemon juice right here, and 4 tablespoons of butter. So these are the ingredients, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our freshly squeezed lemon juice and we're gonna pour it over our chicken wings along with our tablespoon of our Cajun lemon pepper seasoning. And we're gonna get this mixed up in here. And guys, this is typically how I make any of my lemon pepper chicken recipes, whether it's Cajun lemon pepper, regular lemon pepper, hot honey lemon pepper. I always drop that, the juice of 1 lemon into my chicken, and I let that rest in there for at least about 30 minutes to an hour. You can do it overnight. Typically when I'm making, you know, my regular original lemon pepper, I let it sit overnight. I'm just gonna let these rest here for about an hour, and mainly because we're frying them, so you don't really have to have them overnight. When you're baking them, you really wanna leave them in as long as you can because it does retain a lot of that lemon flavor in there. So I'm gonna sit these in here for about an hour and we'll be right back. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna prepare our flour. Now, you can actually make this recipe without the flour. You don't necessarily have to batter your chicken, but I want to batter mine in this particular recipe. So we have our cup of flour here. I'm gonna add our baking powder here, add our teaspoon of black pepper, and our sprinkle on Cajun seasoning right there. And we're just gonna get that whipped up like that. Guys, this is what we have. All right, we're gonna set this aside and we're gonna continue. Okay, so now let's start preparing our Cajun lemon pepper sauce. So we have our 4 tablespoons of melted butter here. And guys, you can prepare this as it gets closer to you frying and finishing up the recipe, or you can do it ahead of time. It really doesn't matter. I like to go ahead and do it a little early, let those ingredients start meshing together. You know how I like to do it. We're gonna add our juice of 1 lemon here. Gonna add some honey. Add our Cajun lemon pepper seasoning, and I'm gonna add half of our lemon zest here. And we're just gonna get this baby mixed up. And guys, look at that beautiful sauce right there. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this aside until we're ready to drop those wings in the fryer. All right, we got about another 30 more minutes. As you can see, I removed our chicken from our bowl. I put them here on the cutting board so I can pat them dry, so I've already patted them dry. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get these babies floured. So what I did is I just put our flour in the bag. And I'm gonna go ahead and add these chicken pieces to the flour. Let's see if we can get them all floured up. We'll get that closed up. And then we're just gonna move them around in here. See what we got right here. All right. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to remove them and I'm just gonna let them rest here for a couple of minutes while we get our oil heated up. kind of let that flour set in. I like to let mine rest for about 15 to 20 minutes before I add them to the fryer. All right, so that's what we have. So I'm gonna let this sit here for about 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get our oil heated up. That way we can go ahead and drop them babies in, all right? All right, so now our oil is ready. So we're gonna go ahead and drop these babies down in here. And as you know, with chicken, you already know once it starts to rise to the top, you know it's done. So this will take maybe about 7 to 10 minutes. All right, guys, so it looks like we are there. We're done, man. Had these babies in here for about 8-9 minutes. Man, take a look at that crispy golden color. That's what we're looking for. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get them over in a bowl so we can go ahead and start this saucing process so we can get right into quality control, all right? All right, so we're gonna add these chicken pieces in here. Now we're gonna take our Cajun lemon pepper sauce, and we're just going to pour it over here on those wings like that. And we're gonna give it a shake and bake it. Oh man, ooh-wee, look at that. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and get them over on a plate, and I'll be right back. All right, so now that I have them in a bowl, I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle that with a little bit more of our fresh lemon zest. Then I'm gonna add a little bit more of that Cajun sauce over the top like that, just to give it a little bit more flavor. Man. All right, let's head over to quality control. I'm ready to try these babies out. All right, guys, so now it's time for quality control, man. We have to get into these, man, these Cajun lemon peppers. Y'all already know how I like them. Man, take a look at that. Ooh, man, let me show you that lemon pepper seasoning on that thing. Oh, man. Mmm. Yeah. They lemon peppers. What you expect? Well, I'll take that back. They my lemon peppers. Guys, you gotta try some of that Cajun lemon pepper seasoning. I'm gonna leave a link to that product in the video description below. You guys go to Amazon and check it out. But man, when I tell you these babies are good, we're gonna go in one of these flats right now. Crispy. You do not have to batter them up if you don't want to. Just drop them straight in the fryer, no batter. Just do the same thing, it's gonna come out the same, man. I want mine to be a little bit more crispier. So until then, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'm your cook, Spinelli. Yes, this is all wings, everything. Should I take another bite of one? I think I should. I ain't no chef. I just cook a lot. And now I'm out. Peace.